Hey everybody, Ethan Hammond the Pond Dude here with Amen Corner Ponds, and today we are starting a brand new koi pond here in Aiken, South Carolina. This thing's going to be amazing. Stay tuned with us on this project. I can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be a really cool small custom koi pond. Going to have our biofalls, our skimmer, pump. We're going to have a cool bridge over one side. So this is going to be neat. So stay tuned for the project. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me walk you over and show you what we have existing and what we're gonna do moving forward. All right, so here's our existing koi pond. Small little, maybe like, I don't know, 15 by 8 koi pond here. Beautiful fish that is named Fish, yes. Awesome fish there, super pretty. We're about to get that guy out of there and get him in a tank while we're working. We got older biofalls and small little waterfall kind of through this way. We're gonna end up scratching that. The pond is gonna take some of this shape here, but then it's also gonna follow our dark line that is outlined right here. So we're gonna have a very nice kind of like a clover shape a little bit. Kind of have to play with this stump here, so we'll see how that turns out, how this edge. Should be really cool. We're gonna make it deeper. So we've got obviously a large fish, and we want to make sure that there's enough for multiple different fish in here. So we're gonna make it bigger, make it deeper, make an absolutely beautiful waterfall over in this edge. So this is where we'll start to berm up for our waterfall. It's gonna be fantastic though. Can't wait to get this started. So let's get this ripped out and get this dug out today, and then tomorrow we can rock in and put our liner in, and that'll be fantastic. All right guys, a couple hours into us starting to dig it out, and we've got our shape pretty much done. Only side we don't have completely dug out is right in here. We're still working our way this way, but as you can see, the old pond is completely ripped out. We still have the old waterfall to do, and we're working our way down to our first shelf over here. We're doing a little bit changing of how we're doing the contour of the edges, but we have found a little bit of everything on this job. As you can see, we got this pile of roots over here. All these roots, probably from this giant eucalyptus here, probably one of the biggest eucalyptus trees I've seen in a very long time, if not ever. So we found tons of roots. Found an old foundation to a house here in downtown Aiken. You see some of the bricks over there, so we had to pull some of that up. You can see our berm starting to form here. This is where we'll start working our waterfall. We're gonna definitely go ahead and have this kind of spread out in all different directions, so that way we have a nice natural waterfall that we're working with. But everybody's getting to it, and it's going well. We'll give you guys an update sometime a little after lunch. Hey guys, quick update. A couple things have kind of happened since last time we talked. As you can see, we got most of the pond dug out. Everything's going super well with that. We got our berm pile really starting to build up here. We're gonna spread that out all the way basically to that grass line over there. Have a nice, beautiful berm for our waterfall to come out of. We got stone coming tomorrow, and we're really on pace right where we need to be. As you can tell, we've got a machinery, piece of machinery back here that John is on, and what we ended up finding is when we started digging a little more, as I told you, we found some sections of the foundation of an old home here. We actually ended up finding a lot more of it, and the next pieces that we found were completely still intact, and we couldn't get it up any other way. So we brought this little piece of machinery in here to help us bring it up. And you can see over here, this is what ultimately came out of that. A lot of pieces of concrete, a lot of pieces of brick that we'll have to get on out of here later. But now that that's taken care of, we're really moving forward with getting our pond excavated. As you can see, we kind of have our shape out now. Again, we're kind of going for almost like a odd-shaped Dorito, as Dion likes to say. But so we got that taken care of. We're going to put our skimmer over on one side, and we also have a jet going in on the other to go ahead and push that debris. Because what we don't want is our waterfalls coming in here, and our skimmer is going to be placed over there. We don't want that to turn into a dead zone. So I want the debris and leaves as they fall to go ahead and continue pushing toward that skimmer point. And so we're going to put a jet over on the other side to go ahead and push that over into the skimmer. That way we have fantastic surface movement and all of our debris is getting collected into our skimmer basket instead of falling on the bottom of the pond. So anyway, we'll give you guys an update before we head out today. Just keep checking in with us and enjoy this time lapse. Hey everybody, Ethan Hammond, the Pond Dude, and we're back for our final update for the day, and we got a ton done. I love the progress of what happened today, how much we got done, fantastic by the team. So let me walk through a little bit of what we did again. We started with taking out the old pond. We then marked out our shape for how it was going to change. We started digging it. As you can see, I'm standing in the finished excavated hole here. And we've got our little bit of a deeper pooling area here. Our bottom area is 30 inches, so we're gonna have about 28 inches of water in here, which is gonna be fantastic for fish. He's gonna have a great new home, plenty of area to swim around, won't be quite as constrained. We also have our berm. We've got all our dirt that's we pulled out, up, leveled off real nicely. We have a real nice falls coming into the pond. So can't wait to see how that turns out, but that's going to be really, really great. We also have all our pond stuff. We're going to be putting our skimmer right here. Our biofalls obviously will start up where our waterfall is, where Dion just walked, and we will have a jet over in the opposite corner. And what that's for is we want to make sure that as the water's flowing down, we don't have a dead area over this side because our skimmer's over here. So we want to push any debris that does fall into the pond back over here to go into our skimmer. We've got our liner, our underlayment, everything we need for the pond, our plumbing, our pump, all of that. So we are ready to go for tomorrow. We're gonna go ahead and get our components in, get our plumbing in, our biofalls, and maybe even try to get some rocking, maybe that bottom layer, mostly or partway done. So anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time, and we're out. Hey guys, welcome to day 2 on this awesome pond project. And as we left off last night, we got our hole dug and everything kind of shaped out. Our berm is starting to take place up top. And today we are working on the different components to go ahead and get things ready. We'll get our underlayment liner in as well. And then hopefully our rock will show up by about lunch and we can start rocking this thing in. So let me go ahead and walk over the different components that we're gonna use in the koi pond here. Our first one is going to be our skimmer. And if you want to come over here a little bit, Tim. Our skimmer is going to be housing our pump, and that way we're not drawing from the bottom of the pond with a pump down there. It's all going to be, all the debris will be drawn to this point here. We'll have our water level about here, just about an inch down from the top lip. That way we have plenty of coverage for leaves and debris to get in. We have 2 different connections going out. One is for our plumbing. This is going to go straight out to our biofalls up top, and the second one is for an overflow. Now if you look on the inside, you can see this overflow. It's adjustable, allows us to move it around to where we need it to be to get the correct water level in our pond. This will also have an adjustable weir, so we can adjust that a little bit from here to there. That way, if we need to have a little bit lower water level, a little bit higher, we can adjust that. This is our Signature Series 1000, and love using this one on just about all our ponds. The only one I use different is we'll use a giant not a wetland filter, a giant intake bay for big ponds, or a small skimmer for our really small ponds. So that's our skimmer. That's going to go in this point here, and then we also have our biofalls, which is right here. Biofalls is going to be going up where Dion is digging. And this is simply an upflow filter. We're going to have filter pads and lava rock in it. We've got, again, 2 connections on the back. One we're going to cap off. The other one will be our plumbing coming from our pump in the skimmer. So that's going to go ahead and filter the pond and help our beneficial bacteria to grow real nice in there, keeping the pond crystal clear. We will be using a flexible pipe and a 5,000 gallon per hour pump, so nice amount of water for a pond like this. We'll also have a jet in the opposite corner, making sure we don't have any dead zone off in the side, pushing it all toward our skimmer, making sure all the debris ends up in that skimmer basket. So that's gonna be what we're doing today. Enjoy the time lapse as we get going on this stuff, and hopefully we'll give you guys an update when the rock gets here. All right, guys, pretty close to lunchtime here. We're actually getting our skimmer hooked up. Rock has arrived. We're starting to drop some of our rock into the bottom of the pond. So things are going well, moving right along today. Right now I'm hooking up our skimmer, and we're putting our faceplate on here so that we seal it on. We've got our skimmer on the inside. We have a layer of silicone right along the beads of our screws. And then we are putting our liner on it and a faceplate. And what that's doing is that's going to squeeze and compress that silicone so that it spreads out and creates a nice watertight seal for us. Again, this is the skimmers where our pump's gonna be housed, and all our debris is gonna be going into this point. Really the only point in the pond where we're going to, on this one at least, cut into the side of it at all. So this is a crucial point. We wanna make sure we do our, cross all our T's and dot all our I's, make sure everything's good, but it's going well. We're gonna get this hooked up and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, we're back, and today is day 4 on this awesome custom koi pond project. Can't wait to finish up today. We're probably gonna have water running by the end of the day. If we are back tomorrow, it'll just be to get some debris out of here, pick up our extra rocks and things like that. So today is really the final push as far as getting the pond and waterfall done. We'll be introducing Mr. Fish into his new home, so stay tuned for that. And it's gonna be fantastic. So as we left off yesterday, we got the pond rocked in. As you can see here, we're pretty much graveled. All we're doing this morning is just really fine tuning any of the details. We weren't able to get Mr. Fish in yesterday, so rather than filling it up, we decided to come back, do some more detail work before actually filling it up. So we're finishing that up now, going ahead, starting to tuck our edges and all that. As you can see, it's a little bit of a cold morning, but we're ready to get to work, so stay tuned and enjoy the footage. Fish is going in. All right, John, go ahead, plug it in, and let's see that waterfall.
Oh, jag better not post this.
And if you want to come over here to where John's standing from the bridge, you can see our secret falls as well.
I love the moss. Oh, look at fish.
He's been loving it. In and out of his cage, he's been playing up against the jet, swimming against his pressure. She loved the moss.
So pretty. Look at what burns. It comes around. Great job. Thank you. I'm sorry I got nervous.
It's okay. Okay.
I was so worried about him.
We wanted to make sure we took good care of fish.
Yeah.
Made sure we gave him a fan. All right, guys, that project was fantastic. It turned out great. I hope you guys liked watching this video. Again, this is a small custom koi pond that we built today. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments below. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned until next time, because we just keep building amazing features for our clients, and we love showcasing those to you guys. Hopefully you've either been educated, inspired, or at least entertained by us on this video. Have a good one.